Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. How are you today? I hope you're always happy and keep spirit. So, my name is Dea Fitri Nurulaini with name 1213013033. Today, I tell you about biography of Rabi'ah Al-adawiyah. Rabi'ah Al-adawiyah, also known as Rabi'ah Basri, is a female Sufi who is known for her chastity and love for Allah. She is known as a female Sufi who is zuhud, that is, she is not interested in worldly life, so she devotes her life only to worshipping to Allah. Rabi'ah is estimated to have been born between 713 to 717 or 95 to 99 Hijri in the city of Basra, Iraq, and died around 801 or 185 Hijri. Her full name is Rabi'ah binti Ismail Al-adawiyah Al-Basriyah. Rabi'ah was a sunny female Sufi during the Umayyad dynasty who became the leader of female student of the Mujahidah, who devoted herself to the study of the law of chastity, was very afraid and obedient to God. Rabi'ah Al-adawiyah was dubbed the mother of the Grand Master, or the mother of the great Sufis, because of her humanity. He also became a role model for other Sufi experts such as Ibn al-Farid and Dannun al-Misri. Rabi'ah was born in the city of Basra, Iraq, around the 8th century 713 to 717. She was born into a very poor family and was the fourth of 4 children, so she was named Rabi'ah, which means 4 child. His father's name is Ismail. When the night before Rabi'ah's birth, Ismail's family's economic situation was so bad that he did not have money and information to accompany his wife, who was about to give birth. Since childhood, Rabi'ah has been known as an intelligent and religious child. A few years later, his father, Ismail, died and his mother followed him, leaving Rabi'ah and her 3 sisters orphaned. His father and mother only left property in the form of a boat which Rabi'ah used to earn a living. Rabi'ah worked as a towboat that carried people from one bank on the Dajjal River to another, and her 3 sisters worked at home weaving cloth or spinning yarn. When the city of Basra was hit by various natural disasters and drought due to a long drought, Rabi'ah and her 3 sisters decided to travel to various regions to survive. In his wanderings, Rabi'ah was separated from her 3 sisters so that she lived alone. It was at this time that Rabi'ah was kidnapped by a group of robbers and then sold a slave for 6 dirham to merchant. Merchant who broke Rabi'ah treated it cruelly. In one night, Rabi'ah prayed to Allah if she could be freed from slavery, that she would not stop worshipping at all. When Rabi'ah was praying and performing that prayer, the merchant who became her employer was surprised by a lantern hanging above Rabi'ah's head without a single rope. The light, like a lantern that shone throughout the house, was the light of Sakinah, which in Hebrew means light, God's grace from a holy Muslim woman. The usually event that happened to Rabi'ah, the merchant became frightened and the next day released Rabi'ah. Having been released as a slave, Rabi'ah was wandering in the desert until she found a place to live. That's where he spent all this time worshiping Allah. Rabi'ah also has an assembly which is visited by many students. His assembly was also frequently visited by other Jahids to exchange ideas. Rabi'ah slept little during the day, spent the whole night praying so that she was now as a put with her beautiful love found for Allah. Rabi'ah was so famous for her intelligence and obedience that she received many proposals for marriage. Rabi'ah rejected all the proposals and chose not to marry. Although not married, Rabi'ah was aware that marriage was a religious practice. Rabi'ah chose to marry because she was afraid that she would not be able to do justice to her husband and children in the future because her heart and attention has been to devote to Allah. There is nothing in this world that Rabi'ah loves except to Allah, so on that basis, Rabi'ah decided to not marry until the end of her life. Upon Rabi'ah returned from Mecca to perform the pilgrimage, Rabi'ah's health began to decline. He lived with his best friend, Abdah bin Abi Sawal, who had accompanied him until the end of his life. Rabi'ah never wanted to trouble other people, so she asked Abdah to wrap her body later in the stone that he had prepared a long time ago. On the eve of his death, many pious people wanted to accompany him, but Rabi'ah refused. Rabi'ah is estimated to have died at the age of 83 years in 801 or 185 Hijri and was buried in Basra, Iraq. Maybe that can be conveyed more and less. Sorry, and thank you for your attention. See you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.